Okay, so how do you get into the flow state quickly? Well, it's quite easy. You jump out of a plane. Okay, that was a joke. I don't know how well that joke would be received. Would that be received okay? I don't know. So basically, a lot of ways that people get into the flow state, or you're probably aware of, is extreme sports. That high risk will get people triggered into the flow state. However, you don't need to do that. You can do other activities to get yourself into the flow state. Ask this question to yourself: how do artists get into the flow state? How do writers be in the flow state? How can a football player be in the flow state? They are not at high risk. There's dangers not facing them. They have their own way of getting themselves triggered into the flow state. Okay, but this video is not going to be long enough to go through all that. You can grab more information below on the wee bits of information. I'll give you some free courses. However, what I do want to say is this one thing that I feel is very beneficial is you want to sort of set yourself up to be in flow. Okay, so it's all about kind of what you do before. The best way that I recommend that you do today is start taking the measurement called heart rate variability. Heart rate variability will tell us where your nervous system's at for when you're going to perform your task, your skill, your activity, your sport, your profession, whatever it may be. So let me briefly explain. You have a sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. You have fight or flight, and you have rest and digest. Flow sits in a coherence between those two. There's a consistent push and pull going on between those two nervous systems. Now, heart rate variability will tell you if your body is in a perfect rest state and how that applies for you in a day-to-day situation. If you are not resting correctly, your body will be in a stress type state, okay? So your body will probably have more cortisol in your system. You'll maybe have that sort of cloudiness in your head. You maybe sort of got injuries and illnesses that you're maybe not fully aware of, or you are fully aware of. So if you set your day up to try and get into flow state in an activity that you generally do get into the flow state, but your system is down, your system is starting from a different level, it's not going to be the same way. You're going to have to adapt to the instrument that you've woken up with in the morning. It's the tool that you have at that day to get yourself into the flow state. So what I mean by this as well is that if you are, let's say, more sympathetic, you need to do activities that are parasympathetic inducing, okay? So let's say you are sympathetic, fight or flight, you're ready, go, go, go. You need to do activities that pull you down, calm you down, okay? So just pulls you down a wee bit, pulls you into that sweet spot of being in flow. If you're more parasympathetic, you need a kick up the ass. You need to do activities that pull you back up into being more sympathetic. So you have to tune into the fact that you're going to have to adapt to the instrument you're using that day. Do you understand what I mean? So like, you're going to do some activities will demand will demand you to relax into it. Other activities will demand you to engage into it. Do you understand what I mean? So by having an awareness of your heart rate variability and working from what's called your heart rate variability baseline, you will not only tune into the instrument, but you will allow yourself to open up to the potential of getting triggered into flow. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Or you can email me directly. The email address should be down there. Or if you just want to get some more free stuff, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, or access all the free courses that we have if you sign up. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Ciao.